Now, a clutter-free life might seem appealing to those of us with too much junk in our homes, but can you imagine living your life with just 100 essential items?
Well, one man in the United States is doing exactly that, and his philosophy has become so popular it's caught the attention of Hollywood stars like Reese Witherspoon and Leonardo DiCaprio. We asked you now how you'd cope with just the bare essentials.
If I had to, then I could, but I really wouldn't want to. So it's definitely not something that I would be able to do. I really don't think I could. And then you'd go shopping and you'd go and buy it all again anyway, you've got rid of it, so no.
I'd say I don't need my computer, don't use it that much. Yeah, I'm someone like that. I don't really need all that entertainment stuff.
PlayStation staying, not getting rid of that. What do we need?
I don't know. Get rid of like Hoover and stuff like that. Don't really need that.
People can actually look in their wardrobe and wear stuff they had last year than going out and buying new stuff. And then it's when you look in there, you think to yourself, well, all that stuff I've got in there and I wear it anyway.
Probably get rid of 95%
99.
of my wardrobe.
I certainly wouldn't want to go to that man's house who's getting rid of his Hoover.
Yeah, that'd take me back to university times, but let's move swiftly on there.
Yeah, Jamie Breese has presented shows like The Life Laundry and Everything Must Go. And Jasper Joffey is an artist who is about to sell everything but the clothes on his back. Jasper, I'm going to come to you in just a moment because I am intrigued by why you are doing this. But Jamie, first of all, this 100 things, the decision to live with 100 things, has been inspired by this guy in the United States. Do you think it's going to catch on?
Well, it sounds very kind of Californian, doesn't it? Indeed, he's from San Diego. But it's, I think it's something which is very universal. You know, we're going through a credit crunch, as everyone knows. It's good to be lean. It's very good for the environment. It's part of the recycling process. And, you know, the world's changing at an exponential rate. We have to be more mobile. I like the idea of letting things go, and I think there's a lot of validity in it. Yeah, I think it could work.
Jasper, you're talking about letting things go. You're letting go of some quite intimate things, some personal possessions, including family photos, and these are going to be auctioned off?
In about 5 hours' time, I'm going to take everything I own to the Idea Generation Gallery in London and put it all on display, every single painting, every single thing I own, 10 years of work, and I'm going to sell it all.
But as far as I understand it, you're trying to forget all of your past and start all over again. Some obviously bad memories, some good memories. But to get rid of those good memories, family photos, etc., etc., I can hear everyone at home going, oh, don't do it, you'll regret it.
My mum and dad aren't too pleased with me.
I bet.
But, you know, if you keep all your stuff, if you form habits, you can't have any freedom. When I don't have anything, I can start again from scratch. I've been through my own kind of emotional and sort of career credit crunch, and to start again with nothing gives me absolute freedom.
Absolute freedom, that's a bit more than just decluttering, isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the greatest things you can do is actually go through your life and let go. My colleague Donna and I on the Life Laundry a few years ago for the BBC would take people's contents of the house room by room, lay it out on a field or inside a gymnasium, and we would go through the items bit by bit and literally, in some cases, force them to let go of the clutter. You know, there's a lot of sentimental stuff and nostalgia here. And actually, who actually regrets when they've given something away? How many people can actually say they regret it? There's a way of making some money here. You know, I work with antiques and collectibles. It's a good time to sell up, get stuff on eBay or similar auction sites, go to your local car boot fair. You know, it's amazing when you go to a car boot fair actually how many things you see. You always see the foot spars, you always see the disused exercise gear, the trouser presses, and even the five-star albums. You know, they reappear year after year. It's you know, there's things which we just don't need, and it's very economical.
Is there anything, Jasper? There's got to be something that you just think, I can't get rid of this. It means too much for me.
No, there's nothing that means that much to me besides the future. I mean, if you think about your things, they're in the past. They're things you've used. What matters to me is what I do with my life, and that's why I'm an artist. So next week I can do a new painting. I can start from scratch.
Is it that cold, Jamie? Can you just go somewhere and just say, I absolutely don't need this? Or is there a way you should look at the stuff you have in your place if you're going to declutter?
Yeah, a few tips would be, you know, make some plans, planning and preparation of everything. Set aside a long weekend or an evening during the week. Bring some friends and family over. It helps if someone can be a bit pushy with you. And there's little things you can do. Dawn and I used to create a memory box. So if someone had a wedding dress which they just couldn't sell because it was too tatty, it was taking up so much space in their house, but it's unbelievable. So you cut in a 1-inch square, you pop it into a box, you put it in there with other things which have that nostalgic value where you can't quite see the end of it or the back of it. And, you know, that memory box, once it's closed, I would class as one of the 100 items. It's a bit of cheating, but that's one way of doing it. And also say, am I going to use this item again? Am I going to enjoy it? Or as Bruno says with the 100 challenge, have I used this item in the last year? And if the answer's no, then let it go. You know, you can send it to charity shops, you can recycle it, it can be car boot, your local auction house, or eBay. There's so many routes to do it, and make some cash to pay those bills in the meantime.
Justin, I'm going to ask you, I know Naga sort of tried to get it out of you about this sentimentality.
Come on, do a better job.
No, not at all. Because I don't believe I am a bit of a hoarder, and when I see things, I've been trying to clear out my cupboards at the moment, and I just see things. Oh, that reminds me of this. That reminds me of that. By the sounds of it, you have no sentimentality, no great memories that you want to keep hold of at all.
Well, I have feelings, but I mean, I think your memories are in your head. I don't need stuff to tell me what I feel about what's happened in my life. I can think about it. I'm not a person who wants to look through snapshots of everything or, you know, pore over these objects. It's about what you think, not about the stuff.
Well, there we are. So from 100, you're going to have to start with nothing.
Hopefully.
Absolutely nothing.
All right, then. Well, we'll be speaking with you later. I tell you, I tried to declutter my parents' house one day. It was ugly. My mum got very upset with me.
Well, you do get very possessive. I mean, you should see the state of my house now. It's, I think it's got more mess than I started with. Anyway, what time is it now?
Coming up
to 7 o'clock.
Yeah. America's Republican poster girl, Sarah Palin, steps down as governor of Alaska today.